Hey everyone, I'm Thinzine and welcome to the first video of my channel. We're going to be looking at some of my recent gameplay in Apex and Valorant as I start giving PC first-person shooter games a try. In Apex, I'm about 40 games in. I have played a significant amount of Apex on the PS4, north of 4,000 games. So I have a pretty good familiarity with the game. I'm not the best at it on PS4 either. My game sense is mediocre. My aim is mediocre. So hopefully the switch to PC does not make me too much worse. In Valorant, I have played a total of 4 or 5 games, and it is bad news. I die a lot, and I die real fast. But tonight we're going to look at some of the clips that I put together recently and kind of evaluate where my aim is, where my movement is, where my game sense is in these games. Um, Basically, just watch how I die in Valorant is pretty much what that is. But let's start off with some Apex clips here. So, one of the things I do think is important in the game is looting. So we're going to jump into a clip here on me looting. And as you can see, I feel like it's not too bad. I'm moving fairly well. I grab things fairly quickly. This is definitely improvement from when I started. There are a lot of times where I move backwards because I don't get the things the first time. So I have a lot of improvement here where the faster I loot, the faster I'm ready to get in fights. And also you can see me fat finger things sometimes as I go across the zip line. I try and jump and I think I just press disconnect and off I go. So the keyboard is still a struggle and my aim is not great. These guys I think are standing still here in a minute and I can barely hit them. But this is still an improvement from when I started where I literally couldn't hit anything. So it's nice to see some of the bullets start landing, even if it is against stationary targets or people who are also pretty bad at the game or pretty new at the game. But just going through here, watching where I am with tracking, where I am with positioning, my movement. This is a bad play here. I can hear people up to my right, and I come down low, and then continue to push down low after I get some shots on this guy. Which there's my, I downed him. Get this octane down here and continue to go even lower, which again, not great. I know there's people above me. I shouldn't be doing this, but got my kill. Can't hit my massive shots though. Watch it here. You go, boom. I mean, I line that second one up and get him with 3. That's not too bad. But just continuing to watch the tracking that I have along here. This guy, there is a Pathfinder shaped spray on the wall because I hit everything except Pathfinder. This is another game here where I'm getting some shots on people in the storm. And not too much here, just a couple shots here and there. But you can see that I'm actually starting to hit things. I'm not lasering people like some people do where I'm just hitting every bullet and almost melting them in 200 damage in, I don't know, 2 seconds. I do get a kill there and the guy basically standing still. Did you see that massive shot? I got him. There's a couple more people here. And again, like, I spray a whole bunch. I hit maybe 1 or 2 bullets, and that's about it. My aim is not really on where the guy is. Definitely not used to aiming with the mouse or moving with the keyboard, really. It's a tough combination for me. But I think I am improving on that. So this end of the game here is pretty painful to watch. Like here, I see this Pathfinder go down here and over here. And instead of keeping my Volt out, I switch to a Mastiff and start shooting, what is this, mid-range with a Mastiff instead of just hitting with a Volt. And also missing 14, 14, 14, 28. I mean, I'm killing him here. Eventually, finally switched to my Volt to do the last 16 damage there. But obviously that could have been a lot better. And this is the end of the fight there. My Mastiff's not reloaded. I get that kill, and then just really bad right there. So that was not great. So not too many gameplay, but here is some Valorant. Like, you will just watch me die over. I have no idea what's going on here. I don't know what this stuff is. I don't even know what the abilities are. There's me dying. Half the time, like, I don't know that there's a grenade. I'm down to 6 health. Let me just stand here and, get blinded and probably get shot in the head here in a second. But this is just a conglomeration of me dying over it. I think I get, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 kills this entire game, me dying. Me not knowing that this is even a thing, and me dying. And guess what? I'm dying. and I'm dying. And did I get a kill there? No, I'm dying. Nope, hide, and I'm dying. It's just, this Valorant was a struggle. Like, I've never played a game like this, period, where it's holding angles, it's being very precise with where you are and very conscious of what you're doing. I usually play things more like Apex, where it's a little bit, you still have that same idea, but it's not as precise, and I'm dying. So it's definitely a huge jump for me, especially not being familiar. I didn't do a lot of research on the game. Got a kill, look at that, I killed somebody. But not knowing even what, I didn't know what heck that thing was. I don't know what the abilities are, I don't know what the maps are, I don't know the design of it, I don't know the spaces to hold. So I did my best. It was bad. I did kill a couple people, at least. Got a kill there, and then standing out in the open got wrecked. So not doing a very good job peeking. My aim is not great. I have spent about 10, 11 hours in aim labs, which I think has helped a little bit because I am at least hitting shots. But I'd love to spend some more time in there and really, and again, awareness. I didn't even know that was a thing. I was standing in that thing and then dying again. But it's been good to get some time in the aim labs and get that practice where in Valorant, in Apex, you spend so much of the time not fighting that it's hard to really practice your aim a whole bunch, because a lot of the game is either, obviously I just die in 2 seconds, so I barely shoot anybody, or in Apex, a lot of times you spend 15 minutes, and I died, 15 minutes playing a game, but really only, I don't know, 30 seconds, 1 minute of that is fighting. So being able to use Apex and get much more exposure to aiming with the mouse, tracking with the mouse, flicking with the mouse, it's an entirely different experience from a controller, and I am not good at it. So in a second here, we're going to see my my crowning in glory. This was my big moment in Valorant, where I actually, killed somebody. Killed somebody. Look at that. Got him. My teammate came in clutch here and got somebody as well in a second. Well, I didn't know that was, got blinded by the flying birdie thing apparently. So the teammate is down. Oh wait, no, teammate's not down yet. I'm sorry. Teammate gets a kill, goes in aggressive. I'm kind of holding back. I probably should have pushed with him here. But he gets down, so I'm last man standing, and it's up to me. And I, take an hour to shoot that thing, because that's probably a good idea. But, at the end of the day, I peeked out behind the box, got a kill, and that was the best thing I did the entire time I played. Everything else was who misses more shots first. It was almost always me. But, it was fun. It was enjoyable trying to get a little bit familiar with the game. I hopped into the in-game training to try and, shoot some bots. And this is obviously my real-time reaction speed right here. This isn't sped up 300% at all. Like, look at the how fast, look, comes up and I'm shooting him, comes up and I'm shooting him. I'm just kidding, this is sped up real fast. But I mean, the idea is I'm starting off pretty low here. My Valorant is terrible. Apex, not much better. I'm only killing people because I'm playing with people who are also new or not very good. So I just really wanted to get a baseline of what I look like when I'm playing these games after just a couple hours, really. And I think Apex already looks a lot better. I'm really excited to see what it looks like after 100 hours or whatever, just to see the improvement. And can I hit shots more consistently? Can I move more consistently? Can I be more evasive? But again, I definitely appreciate you stopping by and watching the video. This is the first video of the channel, as I mentioned, and hopefully there will be many more to come.